Breaking news tonight. A Ukrainian cruise missile has struck a major Russian command center. Critical details are coming in now.
Ukraine has carried out one of its most precise and devastating long-range strikes of the conflict, launching a powerful cruise missile that hit a fortified Russian command center deep inside occupied territory. According to early intelligence reports, the strike targeted a heavily protected coordination hub used by senior Russian officers to plan artillery operations, drone deployments, and frontline troop movements. The explosion that followed was massive, producing a shockwave felt across several kilometers and igniting a chain of secondary blasts as ammunition, fuel, and stored weaponry inside the facility erupted in flames. Ukrainian officials confirmed the operation was executed with a domestically upgraded long-range missile equipped with advanced guidance algorithms designed to navigate around Russian air defense grids. The attack occurred shortly before dawn, at a time when Russian commanders were believed to be conducting a shift-change briefing. Drone footage captured moments before the strike shows a convoy of military trucks and several armored vehicles positioned along the outer perimeter of the compound, indicating heightened activity inside the installation. Analysts believe this timing was intentional and selected to maximize the strategic impact of the strike by disrupting Russian command continuity at a critical moment. Eyewitnesses in nearby towns reported hearing a deep roaring sound seconds before the missile hit. Many described the flash as brighter than anything they had seen since the start of the war, followed by a towering plume of smoke rising into the early morning sky. Some civilians recounted feeling the ground tremble beneath their feet as shockwaves rolled outward, shattering windows and setting off car alarms across several neighborhoods. Satellite imagery released hours later revealed the extent of the damage. What had been a multi-building complex with reinforced walls, antenna clusters, and protective earthworks was reduced to smoldering craters. Several structures were completely obliterated, while others collapsed inward as fires continued to burn. Intelligence analysts reviewing the images noted that the precision of the strike suggests the missile's navigation system successfully penetrated complex layers of Russian electronic jamming and short-range air defenses. Russian emergency crews rushed to the destroyed headquarters, but were delayed by burning debris, unexploded munitions, and cascading secondary detonations. Video circulating on messaging channels showed chaotic scenes as soldiers attempted to dig through collapsed concrete while smoke and dust billowed from the wreckage. The presence of numerous rescue vehicles and medevac teams indicated significant casualties among Russian command personnel. Ukrainian military officials praised the strike as a major breakthrough in their long-range operational capabilities. According to defense sources, the targeted command center played a central role in coordinating Russian artillery barrages in the sector. By striking the headquarters directly, Ukrainian forces disrupted communication networks, delayed planned offensives, and undermined Russia's ability to maintain synchronized fire missions along multiple points of the front line. Military observers in Europe have highlighted the strategic significance of the strike. For months, Russia has invested heavily in reinforcing its command infrastructure, burying critical control rooms beneath layers of concrete and earth in an effort to protect them from drone and missile attacks. The fact that a Ukrainian cruise missile penetrated these defenses demonstrates a growing sophistication in Ukraine's long-range precision strike arsenal. Experts believe the missile used in the operation may have incorporated advanced terrain matching systems, allowing it to fly at low altitude and avoid radar detection. This technology, combined with real-time drone reconnaissance and satellite targeting, provided the accuracy needed to hit a hardened installation without warning. Ukrainian defense engineers have steadily improved these systems despite limited resources, integrating Western supplied components with domestic innovations to create weapons capable of challenging Russian air superiority. In the aftermath of the strike, Russian military bloggers expressed outrage, calling the attack a catastrophic failure of regional air defense units. Some claimed that radar operators detected the missile too late to intercept, while others blamed electronic warfare units for failing to disrupt the missile's navigation system. These criticisms reflect broader tensions within the Russian military community as losses to Ukrainian long-range weapons mount. On the ground, Russian commanders have reportedly ordered a rapid relocation of remaining headquarters deeper inside protected zones. Trucks carrying computers, communication arrays, and classified materials were seen moving out of nearby buildings. Analysts believe Russia is now reorganizing command links across the region, but disruptions to battlefield coordination are expected to continue for days or even weeks. Local residents living near the blast zone reported ongoing fires and large columns of black smoke rising from the site well into the afternoon. Emergency messages advised civilians to avoid the area due to unexploded ordnance and possible chemical fumes from destroyed fuel stores. Fire crews struggled to extinguish burning vehicle depots and ammunition caches that had been stored near the command center. International military analysts note that Ukrainian forces are increasingly targeting high-value command structures rather than troop concentrations. This strategy is intended to weaken Russian coordination, slow offensive planning, and decrease the accuracy of artillery operations directed against Ukrainian cities and defensive lines. Striking command nodes effectively forces Russian units to operate with reduced communication efficiency, creating exploitable gaps along the battlefield. Commentators also point out that Russia has suffered a series of high-profile command-post losses over recent months, each one eroding confidence among frontline officers. Several analysts claim that Ukrainian intelligence infiltration may be deeper than previously understood, allowing Kiev to determine exactly when and where key Russian commanders gather. As evening fell, Ukrainian reconnaissance drones continued to observe the ruined headquarters, mapping heat signatures and searching for signs of movement. Additional explosions were detected as fires reached stored munitions. Analysts reviewing drone feeds commented that the level of destruction suggests the command center may not be operational for a significant period of time. Russian state media attempted to downplay the attack, describing it as a minor incident involving a logistics facility. But satellite photographs and on-ground recordings contradict these statements. Military experts quickly verified that the destroyed location matched the coordinates of a Russian command headquarters responsible for overseeing operations across a major frontline axis. Defense officials in Kiev issued a brief statement, saying the strike was part of a broader campaign aimed at degrading Russian ability to coordinate large-scale attacks. They emphasized that Ukraine will continue to target command structures viewed as essential to sustaining Russian frontline pressure. Western allies have responded with caution, acknowledging Ukraine's right to self-defense, while avoiding direct commentary on the specific weapon used. As the situation continues to unfold, analysts warn that Russia may respond with intensified missile and drone strikes across Ukraine. Ukrainian forces remain on heightened alert, redeploying mobile air defense systems and reinforcing key strategic points. Commanders expect Russia to attempt retaliation, especially against infrastructure and military facilities. Despite potential escalation, today's strike marks a defining moment in the conflict. It demonstrates Ukraine's growing ability to carry out deep, precise, high-impact operations even under heavy surveillance and electronic pressure. It signals a shift in the balance of long-range capability, showing that Russia's command infrastructure is no longer immune to accurate Ukrainian strikes. The coming days will reveal the full extent of the damage inflicted on Russian operational planning. For now, what is clear is that a single Ukrainian cruise missile has delivered one of the most strategically significant blows of the conflict, shaking the Russian command chain and sending a powerful message about Ukraine's evolving battlefield reach.